Hi everyone, my name is Carolyne Anthony and I own the Center for Women's Fitness. My journey into women's health began with my own experience when I was pregnant with my first child. I fully expected to just sail through my pregnancy and the birth with no problems at all because I was moving my body. But it was a real shock to find that I didn't understand any of the changes that were taking place during my pregnancy. And more importantly, I didn't understand how to go through the birth. So way back in 1994, that's what I did. I started to develop my program so that people could prepare themselves physically for the birth, and then they could recover from the birth itself, not just from the pregnancy. And so I started to teach this program, and then I began to realize that I was missing something. So what I wasn't doing was including the emotional state of women. When they came away from the birth, what were they feeling about the birth? Yes, their bodies were different. Yes, they needed to recover. But mentally and emotional, what had happened to them during the birth? Sometimes when I was doing the exercises, there was a disconnect somewhere. They couldn't feel something, or they didn't want to do something else. And it wasn't because their body was not capable. It was because something else was stopping them. So then I had to listen to their stories. And when I listened to women's stories and I understood the impact that their emotional health had on their physical body. The Center for Women's Fitness right now has a myofascial release course, we have a pelvic floor course, we have a pre- and postnatal course, and we have a menopause course. So in our very first course at this point in time, we actually have a myofascial release course, and we use these two balls. And the reason why we use balls is because we want to have some kind of external stimulus for your fascial system, which then actually has a really big connection to your central nervous system. So this is just going to be stimulation or sensitization of certain areas of your body, which will then help stimulate your central nervous system. We have also developed a breathing sequence that's unique to our program, and it teaches you how to use your breath in conjunction with certain movements. So now we're getting into a little bit more of your emotional and your mental state that's going to help with your physical body. Okay, so a total integration of your body. And then of course for your female body, we're going to take everything from your pelvis and build on the fundamentals from your pelvis and your pelvic floor, and then build progressing and loading exercises that will slowly strengthen your body over time. Because we don't have the same hormones as a man does, where you can build muscle mass and you can do brute strength. With our female hormones, we're softer, we're gentler, we have more suppleness in the body. So we have to design programs that will accommodate that. So we're going to adapt the program to our female body, not try and adapt our female body to exercises that we have now in Pilates, in yoga, in fitness, that have all been designed for men. When it comes to postnatal recovery, this part of a woman's life is very, very special. A lot of times you can't just go in and do a normal exercise program. The body has opened up to allow for your baby to pass through your pelvis. And we're going to need a little bit more help getting that pelvis and your rib cage back together. But with our postnatal program, what we have decided to do is to introduce our modern binder, because your bones are going to need some support as your muscles come back into alignment. And when your muscles are not aligned, they're not going to be able to gain strength. So how the binder helps with your postpartum client is the support around the rib cage and around the pelvis during those first few months postpartum. You can wear it whenever you need to, or you can wear it for most of the day. And what you're going to feel is that you'll feel supported as you do some gentle exercises that will help to bring your body back after the birth of the baby. So what we're trying to tell you as women is, number one, there's no fear in being postpartum, just as there's no fear in being pregnant. If you understand your body and you understand what the hormones are doing and you understand how your body is going to change during pregnancy, And then also understand that after you've given birth, you can get that same body back, but you have to know how to work correctly. So there's no use trying to keep strong during pregnancy and work your abdominal muscles and work your pelvic floor muscles if you don't understand that your hormones are trying to make you soft and allow you to open. So just relax and enjoy your pregnancy, and then understand that when you come back after the birth, there are exercises that we can give you that will help all of that come back slowly and carefully. Being a woman is something to be celebrated because we have so much ability to adapt to changes in our own body, which then tells us that we have that same ability to adapt to whatever is happening in the outside world. And that makes us stronger. And I hope when you come to our training programs, that's what you feel, that I can send my message out to people by showing women how amazing their bodies are physically, mentally, and emotionally. And so over the past 30 years, as I've been building the Center for Women's Fitness, I'm slowly developing a curriculum that's unique to us as a business. And we're going to build a curriculum that's going to include your neuroanatomy. We're going to build more of the fascial system. We're going to help you understand the breath and how it integrates in the body and how it uses your physical body to develop your breath work. And so there's a new curriculum approaching. And so I'm very, very proud to have had Sandra here at the Epilates Center. She's had this center for 20 years. So as we go forward with our new method, the Carolyne Anthony method, Sandra is going to be teaching that to you here in Seoul, Korea, and I'm very happy to be stepping back and allowing her to build my programs under this new name and always bringing you the latest information, the latest research, and adding my own touch for understanding yourself as a female and understanding your power and what you can do in your lifetime. So I thank you very much for being here with me today.